Hi beautiful people! Welcome back to my channel, and if this is your first time, welcome. My name is Joy. This is my July and August Pandit Palette 2023 progress update. I did not get a chance to give you an update on my progress for July usage, so I decided to combine July and August. I'm working on a magnetic palette and there are 8 eyeshadows in this project. I have already used up 2 eyeshadows. The first one is the eyeshadow I'm using for my eyebrows. And the other one is a brown shade. So it's a Franken shade. So those 2 I've already used up. And then in my previous update, apart from what you're seeing here, I also have heat pan on the 5 eyeshadows in the project, and there's just 1 eyeshadow that I haven't hit pan on. So the remaining 6. Out of the 6, 5 I already hit pan on. In my previous update, you've seen that I've hit pan on those. And there's 1 shade that I haven't hit pan on, and that was the green shade. Now for this update, you'll see that I've already made significant progress, even though I haven't really used most of these eyeshadows a lot. So let me start with the first eyeshadow in here, which is a gold or a yellow shade, a very light yellow shade. And this is now what it looks like. I've used this 9 times and I have expanded the pan. As you can see, it now has a bigger pan. I've actually been using this more as a highlighter, or I'll top it on an eyeshadow to give it some shimmers, more brightness. That's what I've been doing. The eyeshadow beside it is a pink shade, and for that eyeshadow, I have already used it up. Finally, I have used this up. But it took me 7 uses to fully use this up. So even though it looks like there's very few products in there, it took me 7 uses to fully use that up. The eyeshadow beside it is an eyeshadow that I also have hit pan on, and this time I have expanded the pan. So there, you can see that there's bigger pan now. And for this one, I used this also 7 times. This one is from a Too Faced Sweet Peach eyeshadow palette, and the shade is Luscious. The eyeshadow that I haven't hit pan on in my previous update, but I have finally hit pan on, is this green shade. I only used this 4 times to get to this point. I know that there are actually an area where it's thinner, and I think I managed to hit that part. So that's the reason why I was able to hit pan on that one. And then I started focusing on using the eyeshadows around that area so that I can expand the pan and really show you that I've now hit pan on this one. So that's 4 uses. And then another eyeshadow that I've been using for my eyebrows is this one. I already hit pan on this one, but there's still a lot in here. So I've expanded it a little, but most of the eyeshadows in here, it's still quite thick. So it's like Luscious, where the outer ring is quite thick. This is the same. So for this one, it may take me some time before I get to that point where I can say that it's been used. Or I can say that I've expanded the pan. I'm actually trying to hit my brush where there's pan so that I can show you that I'm making progress and expanding the pan. Unfortunately though, this time it doesn't seem to be the right shade for me. I have colored my hair again, but this time the color of my hair is, it just doesn't look right with this eyeshadow as my eyebrow. So I'll need to rethink what I'll be using for my eyebrows. One of the options is actually to buy an eyebrow powder, but we'll see, because I'm trying to limit the number of purchases I have. I want to work on what I have, whether it's an eyeshadow or something else, a bronzer that I can use, that I can do multiple purpose uses. Another eyeshadow that I'm almost done, so I've already hit pan on it, there's already a huge pan on it, is this one. I finally used it up, so it's now empty. And that shade is a shade that I didn't, it was just a different expectation. The shade, it looks very light, but when I put it on my eyelid, it's actually darker than what I'm seeing on the pan. So this is now what my Pandat Palette 2023 looks like. As you can see, I only have 4 eyeshadows left. So I'm thinking of adding a few more eyeshadows and try to use it up. My goal is actually to reduce the number of eyeshadows I have in my inventory, and I've already selected 2, just 2 eyeshadows, which I plan to transfer into one of these empty pans. So I'm going to depot them and transfer them into one of these pans. I've already depotted one, and I still have a pan that looks like this. So that's where I put it, and it's this one. This one is still wet, so it may look different later. What I plan is, before I upload, I'll just show you a photo of what it looks like with the new eyeshadows in the project. My plan is to add 4 more, so this is one of them. Another eyeshadow is a pink shade. Another one, it might be a purple shade. And then the last one, perhaps it might be a brown shade. It's just that I'm having difficulty looking for a matte eyeshadow. Most of the eyeshadows I'm aiming to work on, or the eyeshadows I'm looking at, they are all shimmer eyeshadows. I still yet to find a matte eyeshadows, which I will be working on in addition to these 4. So there you go. That's my update for my Pandat Palette 2023, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!